And it begins.
Welcome to the thing.
I'm gonna go easy if I remember correctly. Went with normal last time and it was not easy. And I want it to be easy.
So are we in this for story?
It's not difficulty setting. It's just how easy it is to aim.
But it's not away.
Yeah.
1 second.
Just because I can actually hit the enemies doesn't mean I'm on steroids now.
Yes, it does.
Well, why do you deal with the auto aim?
Auto aim is for pussies.
Are they even saying anything, or are they just kind of like yelling at each other?
I think that one was groaning.
I thought I was just hearing them like, oh, oh.
I gotta admit, it takes a man to backhand something that disturbing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be getting out.
I would just crawl into a ball and start crying and asking my mother for savior from the demon lord Kazuzu.
Yeah, rewatching Day of the Dead today, the way that, I don't know if it was just like the 70s or 80s cameras, but the way that everything looks so moist. Like when the organs spilled out.
That's just the 80s special effects. Well, like you're saying, like it's specifically for like the special effects is why everything looks so wet. Like it's the same thing like in The Thing, where a lot of like the alien models look wet. It's just how they were made.
Well, even just like the footage of like the son of a bitch that they don't kill from the get-go who breaks down.
Oh yeah.
His beard's always like, his beard a star system, mama? He's so damn sparkly.
Yeah, it's probably cinematography for that specifically. But yeah, like, I mean, the special effects artists went out of their way to make things look really wet.
I can see that.
I thought you were almost going to say, like, the water in the 80s looked wetter than the water today. I don't know what's going on with kids these days.
Didn't it though? He was so shiny.
What? Just take that.
Speaking of water, how did Bucky Barnes swim in the new second Captain America movie? With that robotic
arm? Barnes swim with robotic arm? Well, his, like, robotic arm is bulletproof, and I'm going to assume that it's waterproof. So
yeah,
it's
but
just
it has
like,
so many, like, rivets. When he lifts up his arm, you can see all like...
Yeah, but when it, like, tucks in, it's, like, waterproof. Or maybe the circuitry was made waterproof because there's a whole lot of stuff. So, exposure, blah, blah, blah. I forget how to go through the
40 degrees
menu.
below.
Huh. Is it white? Oh, no, there's no bottom on that. So you can check all of your objective status by using your objectives by pressing back button. Okay, and enter the keys, documents, and objectives.
How long has the back button been a thing? Since Xbox?
Xbox uses back button. PS1, PS2 uses select, which goes back to the Nintendo. So Xbox is really the only system that uses the back button.
Damn hipsters.
And all it does is select. Or it serves the same function as select.
What, we have 3 guys. Who are they?
Fat Cheeks, Black Guy, Medic. Yeah, Medic and Sergeant.
Okay, so we have a peon, a medic, and a sergeant. One of them...
I'm going to assume the peon is actually an engineer. Is what I think he does. Which would explain why he's not using... The engineers won't go anywhere without their trusty cap. Yeah.
Oh, so if they have a hat. Engineer.
That's fucking funny. Wear warm beanies with a red cross.
The members of your squad are very much alive.
They blink, they fidget when they are bored, and they think for themselves. Okay.
I don't know if that's supposed to be like in-game telling them to go, no, there's nothing weird with these guys. They're perfectly fine.
No.
Or like for you saying that AI is just like godly.
It's for you. They're just trying to talk up their own AI system. Oh yeah, squad member trust and all that gobbledygook.
If you wanted a hype man, you should have ordered Mr. T to get on that hype.
So what?
You pitiful.
I remember.
Basically, go towards anything.
Yeah, this thing.
Junction Box.
Yep, he's the medic because he's got his trusty cap on.
Fix it, you son of a bitch. Fix it.
We are one. There are no things here. just two men loving each other.
I'm sorry. Assimilation has already
Oh,
begun.
okay. So,
Why did my DOS explode?
I'm just gonna assume that I had to do that.
You didn't have to reload your clip to get that extra one.
Because I picked up a whole new clip. Thank you. Thank you.
Such a kind, gentle man. Why is everything... Oh, wait, yeah. Into the movie, everything's exploding, so why wouldn't they be exploding here?
Oh. Well, yeah, I suppose so.
Area looks secure.
Oh, thank God. Turn around.
What?
The pool table's just fine.
Don't worry, guys. We can still play. And it's destroyed.
Why?
Fantastic.
What a cruel and angry God!
Oh, boy. Hey, look. We can still piss. Although it doesn't go to anything. We'll just smell
Wait,
like
turn
piss.
around, turn around. Look at the urinal again. He had proper etiquette. He put his hand on the wall to brace himself, and then leaned into it. Oh yeah, the whole coldness mark.
Yeah. And go back in. It's a locked door. Oh yeah. So,
Light lamps.
I keep saying, oh yeah.
What was the game where it's like it's something planet, but the first game you're on an ice planet and you have to deal
Lost
with
Planet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are those games any good?
I have the first one, and the first one's alright. They say the second one gets worse. I personally haven't played it. But yeah, the first one's alright. It's a little too arcadey for me, though, I'll say that.
Oh, right
It
here.
kind of feels like,
All the clips.
kind of feels like
What the heck?
Earth Defense Force, in all honesty.
Seems like a weird place to have a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
In the middle of a bunch of ice water.
If you can get down to the underground bunker, then maybe you can take that fire out.
So I've played Lost Planet 2, and
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it.
The first one's better. I'd say like the main draw is using the mech suit and fighting the large boss monsters.
Was the alien spaceship in the movie actually a saucer shape?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Looks like a goddamn UFO.
So I had it on DVD, the thing. And I was trying to watch it a couple of months ago. And we got right to the scene where... God, what was it? Okay, remember the scene where... It's a very famous scene where they're taking blood samples and they're putting, like, fire to it?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit after that, where, like, one of the guys turns into an alien, and then they,
Oh, the dude that, when they hit his blood, the thing pops out and he
Yeah.
starts jittering?
So they tested everyone, and they're, like, about to go confront that guy that they've had locked up.
Mm-hmm.
Cut out there, couldn't watch anything past it.
What happened?
Disc was scratched beyond repair.
That seems like a thing with your discs.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yep.
the hell, man?
I don't take very good care of them.
Hello, Mr. Purple Innard Man.
I mean, I'm starting to, but at the moment,
That's all they're going to show us?
back in my time, back in my day, we just threw our disc on the ground in gravel and just rolled it around because we liked the sound. There's a lot of rhymes in that sentence. I just remember.
Ever since like 6th grade, I would mow lawns for all the money I'd get to buy stuff. So ever since then, like
Really?
ever since I had to pay. Yeah, you already have 5.
That's a whole chest of them. I should have 9.
Yeah, but I think you can only have like 5
Okay.
small.
5 of the side items.
Did you ever like have to work up the money to get your games, or was it like your mom giving you a weekly allowance or something like?
Mostly my dad would just buy them.
Because like as soon as I started buying, like I used to buy manga weekly, anime weekly,
Yeah.
games weekly. As soon as I started having to work for money, I was just like, I'm not gonna let you borrow my shit.
I gotta take care of these. Well, I didn't really let people borrow my games. I've only really ever let someone borrow my games one time. And even on that, I had to like take collateral from him so I knew he wouldn't steal it.
Give me your sister. Give me your sister.
No, I took the one game that I knew he would want back.
What game? Oh,
Dead or Alive Extreme 2.
How? The games really aren't that bad.
I wasn't a huge fan of it. Although, I did kind of like that there was the Mighty Mighty Bostonians in it.
Oh yeah, the soundtrack's nice.
Yeah, not too bad.
And
But
I'm
the
surprised
jiggle
it got
physics
too
on
many.
the second game were a bit much for me.
I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where it reaches out. Where if it passes certain
Yeah, I know,
extent,
those boobs reached right out into the screen and touched me.
no, like
Really, dude? You didn't notice that when we walked up to him 10 seconds ago?
Everybody keep tight till we figure out what's going on.
it was a shade of gray.
It was kind of dark in there. I don't really...
He thought it was a toaster.
So I'm going to avoid giving him a gun this time.
That's the kind of information.
Well, I guess Spencer just let the cat out of the bag, but we had a little.
Oh, yeah. Shit, what's...
Before this, we kind of had a mishap.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got a little practice in. But we had a little mishap. But we weren't too much farther than this. Damn spoilers. Yeah, we got to there.
Oh, yeah, they're both...
Because you felt the need to make twins and only feed
forgot.
one.
I hit new game instead of overriding. Whatever.
Alright, back to the bosoms conversation.
Yeah.
After a while, if I know it's boobs, basically my mind can translate it to be, okay, this is good. This is good.
So you're saying that even with the unnatural nature of their movements in
DOAX2?
DOX2, that God, they don't fall into the uncanny valley for you because they're boobs?
Yeah. It basically just becomes like another form to see him in. Like, haha, comedic.
One body identification says Childs, no suspect.
Okay, girl.
Yep, that was.
What appears to be
It's Childs. I guess that's his name.
some kind of unidentified craft.
You want to know how he died, right?
Looks
Froze to death is what I'm assuming.
He had the dumbass idea of drinking that whiskey, and since it retained the temperature of the area around it, it was just -40 all the way down his esophagus.
So whiskey will never freeze? Wow.
Or tequila.
Well, it will freeze. I mean,
Well, if you take it low enough, but it's way below 32.
okay. What does it have, like the freezing point of oxygen?
I don't know. I would look up specifics. Man, it sucks. My a family friend of ours left tequila in our freezer back home for whenever they came over. We'd have like bi-weekly card or domino nights. And every time I would come in from working, I'd be thirsty, 90-degree weather, I'd see it and be all like, that looks nice and retrieve evidence and sort of, hey, where'd you find the objective meaning?
It's select. They told me that when I was reading it.
We're reading now, Spencer. Really?
Yeah.
Nice drop zone. Right by the foreboding crashed helicopter.
Dos C4s.
In the infirmary and radio room. Okay, so what is their reasoning? I didn't pick it up.
For
Behind why
blowing
they're
everything
wrong.
up.
Yeah, did they get the transmission to be like, yeah, this shit going down, let's destroy this?
They were talking to someone on the radio. But as to what they were talking about is a mystery to me.
You never know.
So,
Have you ever seen Wild Wild West?
the Will Smith movie?
Yeah.
Ah, God, the Will Smith movie. I don't think I've ever sat down and like paid attention and watched all of it, but I've seen bits and pieces of it.
It has, although granted the topic of the humor is pretty bad and horribly offensive to people, the chiding conversation between Will Smith and Loveless, the legless southern guy,
Yeah.
just their back and forth is great.
I don't know. I never really liked it, and I don't like the Will Smith rap that goes along with the movie.
Well, they're trying to get off that Men in Black fame.
Yeah.
Figured if he could sing for that song and make a big stacks of fat cash.
Well, he was. I mean, like back when he was with DJ Jazzy Jeff, they would drop some mad rhymes, yo. But it just wasn't as popular once he got out of the Fresh Prince with his clean, nice raps. Although
Oh, so he was
in one of his songs, he raps about like having sex with a 12-year-old. Or no, he hits on a 12-year-old. Doesn't know how young she is. She gets in the car and then he goes to jail.
Oh.
Yeah. In the song, I'm sure it's not based off of real life.
Did you hear about that whole controversy thing that arose with his daughter a while back?
With what was the controversy?
It was like, how old is his daughter? 14, 15?
Yeah.
Basically,
I think she's older now.
Well, at the time.
Okay.
How old do you think she's now?
17, 18, maybe? Because she had that song, Whip Your Hair Back and Forth.
When she was
she was like 12, I want to say now.
But that came out when I was like a freshman, so it's been 5 years? So yeah, she was about 17, 16 at the time. But anyways, it was her, and she had the photos of her with a shirtless guy in the bed.
Huh.
And Will Smith came out defending it, but I don't know. Just anytime I see instances of a shirtless dude on a young girl's bed, I'm all like, man.
Have you seen Will Smith's wife in that new Gotham show?
Oh, she's in that?
Yeah. She's a character they made up for the show. Which it kind of, to me, it feels like there was so many characters that you could have used. Like, you should have thrown the Penny Plunderer a bone and let him be in the show.
Red Jack.
Which one?
Red Jack, the guy who made the Joker.
Oh, yeah. Well, apparently they're making allusions to the Joker in the show.
The Joker wasn't around. He was...
Yeah.
Unless he's like
Batman,
70.
Because Batman makes him. Because he's created from a...
So... Now, I don't know if you know this, but there's a really jacked up 5-year-old in that elementary school. He laughs really freakily. You know that Mark Hamill guy? He's like that.
So... just gonna go take a right.
Ye old gander.
Ye through I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I look at the stains and realize there ain't nothing left.
Son of a king! And the music got me.
He ain't even there. He ain't even there. Oh, damn, check out that backup. Ho, 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 ho.
Did you notice how it just cut to the scene, then it loaded it in?
God, I can hardly walk.
Oh yeah, you're almost half frozen. You're half dead, son.
Oh, how like it kind of like jumped out.
Oh, that's nice. It doesn't make sense that you get warm right there. But
Yeah.
That's nice. But how? I mean, like it cut to the scene, did the music, then there's nothing
and then
in
it popped in. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
So I guess that's indicative of not being a straight up cutscene CG.
Yeah. It's rendered in game, I suppose.
Going back and playing PS, even just PS1 games, the beautiful animation they have is pretty damn good. I mean, granted, it's terribly in the uncanny valley at times, but like some of it
you
can be
should
nice.
watch RPG lip syncing. It's like they're not even trying. It is literally like they're not even trying.
In straight up original dubs or
PS2 games.
I know, but like for the original dubs or like when they bring them over in English.
But let's see, like, I know some of the games, even though they were like JRPGs, they were made for
Sergeant
American
Johnson,
audiences.
you go against every one of my physical instincts in dealing with the thing. Gutted, disemboweled bodies, headless bodies,
all around him.
and you cut deep, you say?
God, he's so ugly. He has like jowls that show up when he starts talking on the side of his face.
Probably just the skin clip.
Yeah, maybe.
Is there a save box in here? I have to heat them up.
Okay. And then I've got to give him a gun.
Living in a gangster's paradise.
Man, it's so cumbersome. I don't know how to give him ammo.
That one?
Oh, give machine gun.
Ha ha ha! That'll make him not as useless.
I hope
Have
he
you ever
stays
seen
around
Trimmers?
for a while.
First
Which
one with Kevin Bacon.
Yes.
Do you remember Bert?
Which one was Bert?
The guy who was married to Reba McEntire, gun freak.
Oh yeah, the one that shows up in all the sequels. Yeah.
I love the scene when Nelson, the shit neighborhood kid, goes, "Come on, man, give me a gun." So it gives them this big ass Desert Eagle type gun, and they start running for their lives across the open desert. And the kid starts trying to shoot, and it's empty. So he goes, "Bert, what the hell? There's no bullets in this gun." Got you moving, didn't it?
We're all going crazy. This thing's in the ice. Don't know it's human. And who isn't? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. So this is supposed to be coming from the prequel, and they're saying the thing is still in the ice, and he doesn't know who's who. He just found an alien creature. Why would he just automatically assume it's taken over us, even though it's in the ice? Continue to.
Oh wait, I was about to make the argument that it could be like someone could be an agent for something. Now I realize he doesn't know who's human.
Possibly.
But if it's lawyers, if there's a hidden lawyer, ooh boy, I'm just. Hello, freaky foreboding man.
You can't stand any more ominously.
You mean just straight up and down?
Well, I mean just like he's just sitting there in like a destroyed shack, standing perfectly still in the distance.
And he's not even trying to warm up.
No, he's not. Because you know why? Oh.
Ice block code key.
4682. So
that's a nice touch.
So yeah, this is the block of ice where the thing came out of. I feel like the sequel demystified a lot of the mystery in the original game. Or not original movie. You know what I mean? This does a better job of it because it's, you know, you're coming into like not a valley. You're coming into an area and you're seeing things for the first time. But in the prequel, it's just like, oh, how's it happened? Oh, cool.
And you know everything's going to end up with the dog running away and everyone's dead, so why would you need to go see it? Okay, how do you feel about torture porn movies?
Like Saw?
Yeah.
They're boring. Like Hostel and all that? Not a huge fan.
As just the movies I don't like, but thinking that there is a rather large sect of Americans.
Yeah, for a time, they're becoming increasingly unpopular because like movies like Paranormal Activity came out, and now we've got all these stupid fucking shitty movies about non-visible ghosts, and I'm like, I don't give a shit about this. I don't give a fucking shit about another stupid possession movie that's based on a true story, even though it isn't based on a true story.
That Courage the Cowardly Dog had more terrifying.
I know.
The wind-blowing man who's just every time you see him,
like I know,
he's pointing.
I know what they're trying to think. That like in the movie Jaws, some of the terror in it is that you don't actually see the
shark.
Yeah, you don't actually see the shark.
And
but
they
to
put so much shark in that originally.
Yeah, I know, but just entirely taking the monster out isn't any better. You can have the monster, just make it fucking terrifying. Like in this movie. But this movie has fantastic monsters.
To be fair, man, they're freaky as shit.
It's a lot easier to not show a monster. I know
with Jaws compared to Paranormal Activity. Paranormal Activity is just like, oh, there's a I see a little silhouette of a man.
I don't know.
You see a silhouette. You see something move like a paper, bro. And you're just like, oh, spooky.
Oh, is he not even in my team yet?
Did you talk to him?
I don't. Oh,
he's not. He doesn't want to talk to you. Yeah, he's in. Okay.
And let's give you a gun.
I'm gonna give you this pistol.
I really don't need it, so you can have quite a bit, buddy.
I'm just gonna say this for this game: never say you don't need it.
Well, I mean, I don't. I'm going.
Allies
right now.
Come and go. Weapons are forever.
They really do just come and go?
Mm-hmm.
There isn't like a core group that you have for a while?
As far as I can remember, no.
Yeah, it is.
For like a few minutes, for like an hour or so, I would say yes.
Yeah, it is so much easier to aim.
I feel like they cut down.
Did I put the game on easy?
Yes, you did.
I thought it was just auto aim.
It was auto aim on medium.
I'm gonna switch it to
game settings. Don't think you... Oh, boy.
What?
You can. No,
Yeah,
I never
you
knew.
But I didn't think that actually was like the overall game difficulty. I thought that was just...
Pistol ammo. They had to make it easy
Oh
for the
yeah,
wee
you can
little
have
babies.
more than 5.
I guess it's just they don't bother unload the stock and just
Well, like I can understand
grenade, baby.
adjusting the difficulty of aiming, because aiming shouldn't be that hard. It's just a core mechanic. Like it'd be like in Dark Souls if it was actually difficult to aim your fucking if it was difficult to swing your sword.
Yeah.
Like if playing with 0 strength trying to lift heavy weapons was standard.
Yeah, I like how you could you could level that out.
Yeah.
Where are these enemies coming from?
That's a good question. Well, apparently there was a pack of them that were just watching me.
Hey,
I don't.
flashlighto. Flashlighto.
Oh, nice. That's pretty dope.
That's gonna add to some saving. Lab room.
Bobo.
Bada boo. I'm gonna have we need to take out the flashlight. See
Okay.
if it's a good flashlight.
Good fleshlight.
Yeah, you.